So we should be live. If you can hear me, let me know. Type something in the chat. It's probably, I don't know if it's too loud or something. I was trying to mess with these mic settings and they weren't set up the way that I had them last time, so I'm not really quite sure what's going on. But we should be live here. Yeah, looks like it's okay. So it's live on YouTube now. I don't know. That's really weird, guys. We'll see how that works out, but this, and we'll pause that, and we'll go back here, and this. Okay, cool. Alright, so I should also be able to see the chat a little bit better. Let me see if I can see this. Okay, Jay Hall is in here, Input, you're in here. What's going on? I am super loud. See, I don't know how to fix that, though. That's the thing. That's what I was trying to figure out. Because I can't fix, like, the levels. I don't know. How do you fix the levels on here? Here. Hold on just a second. Alright, how about that? How's the volume on that one? Trying to see if it'll... Yeah, it still looks like it's getting up there kind of at the max, but not sure. Distortingly loud. That sucks. Is this better? Is this worse? Is it just the same? See, it's hearing that me hitting the mouse. Okay, so if that's better, then I know what's fixing it. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, how about that? Is it a little more normal? Not so like crazily like gonna blow up everything every time I talk. It's not like the voice of God. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to use the camera's microphone rather than the actual laptop's microphone. Because for some reason the laptop's microphone wasn't working the way it should, so I don't know what's going on with that either. Okay. Not as bad. Alright, better. Okay. So I was like on level 70, I guess, it had the mic on, so now I'm at 20, so hopefully I can talk a little more normal. So anyway, glad to have you guys in here after a little 4-minute false start. But Optimus Prime, give me a little Energon goodie if you'd like one. So we're going to do... so this is kind of a random unboxing. There's not really any kind of... Like, it's not just all Transformers. I mean, obviously my name, Crimson Raptors, people love... know that I love dinosaurs and stuff, so I make that pretty obvious. Hey, casual Transformer collector, glad to see you in here too. So let's see. So a couple of things I've gotten recently that I wanted to show was, and there's some things in here people don't know that I have because I just got it today because it got delivered to the wrong address. So the neighbor was like, "Hey, your package is here. And I was like, fantastic. So one of the things I like is Godzilla, significantly so. And there is a, made famous by the angry video game nerd, is Destroya. And I love the flying form. I love the flying form of Destroya. And I had an opportunity to get this. It actually came in a 3-pack with both the land, kind of the first part of the land crab, and then the aggregate, which is kind of like around this size and scale. But like the little crab guys were probably about like that big in comparison. And then the aggregate was probably about this tall. And then it turned into the flying form, and then it fought Godzilla Jr. like this. And so the guy that I ordered this from on eBay had just the flying form. That's the only form I wanted anyway. So I went ahead and got it. But he also did custom beam effects, and these custom beam effects are really, really cool. They're kind of hard to get. They're not really, they're not really meant for like this type of stand. Let's see. But they work enough for my purposes. So if you put, come on. All these beam effects are, people do them all the time and stuff, kind of a do-it-yourself kind of deal. And these are just it's hot glue. And sometimes people put straws in them for support. Sometimes they'll 3D print them. If you 3D print them or put them in resin or something, that makes them really fragile. So like these tips and stuff wouldn't move like this. They just would break off, and they wouldn't form correctly like that either. So a lot of the problems that people have with that is that the hot glue just takes time. You want to have a whole like kind of consistent kind of flow with it. You're gonna fall back. Yeah, I saw that coming. But it's these are really, really cool. I don't know if I can be able to show how well it works. I don't think I have. Let's try a flashlight nearby. Nope, don't have. Let me see. Nope. Maybe. Oh, I might have one here. Hold on. This is already boring, isn't it? Hey, Skybite and CT Bill, welcome in. Let's see. See, I'm looking at the pop-out chat in YouTube, which is much easier to see than it is just on StreamYard. So if we knock out some of these lights, turn on the light. Let's knock out some of these lights. If you have like a powerful enough one, right? Like especially like in stop motion animation, you can make it look like like the power is flowing through the beam, stuff like that. Something that a fellow animator does is Devassi mentality, that you use those beam sabers and stuff, and that's what kind of creates kind of that electrical flow. So that we could, like, if you animated it here, and then it's like all the power circles through, stuff like that. So that's kind of how stuff like that works, and that's the advantage of having hot glue, because it is usually clear, and you can get them in colored form too. So, but really happy to have this. I don't really care for the final form of Destroya, but the flying form I've always liked, so I'm happy to get this guy. And he's pretty posable. I mean, for a flying form, like all these little crab little pieces and stuff, they move. They don't like tilt all the way down, so like he could kind of walk or something like that. It's not really kind of what this is meant for. But it's very kind of sea creature look, as Precambrian crab, so it makes kind of sense. His horn also is translucent, so that's pretty cool. And most of this whole front section here is kind of translucent, so that, and then they just paint right over it. So, but yeah, really, like, you can see how this is not translucent, obviously. The stuff back here isn't either. Just probably this whole front head section. But really, I really like this guy. Other things I got were some Jurassic Park stickers. Now, I can't say I know everything about Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, and certainly to a lesser extent, like I don't know like which things are promos and which ones are not. This one says greetings from Isla Nublar. See if it'll focus here for me. There we go. Greetings from Isla Nublar. And it's supposed to be like a 2018 promo for Jurassic World, but here's the barcode, right? Canadian or something. $4 and $2.99 USD. I did not pay $2.99. I paid much more than that. But I'd never seen the sticker before, so I kind of wanted it. It looked really cool, and it wasn't Jurassic Park only, and it wasn't Jurassic World. And then I got this cool little sticker here too, because I wasn't sure which one. Like when they say these descriptions of like, oh, the sticker is 2 by 4 inches or something, and it's kind of hard to tell kind of what is what. So I just ended up getting both of them just in case this one wasn't big enough. So cool little things there. So hey, Ida, welcome in. Spiky, hey, what's going on, man? Let's see. So catch up here with chat. So hey there, everybody saying hey. Yeah, that's how they're done. Casual is with the hot glue. Yeah, Spiky. I think there's 2 versions of Destroya, the final form, isn't there? There's a color version, and then there's a like the normal or the first release, right? I think of Destroya. So and then Frank, welcome in, man. Let's see. So a couple other things. Let's see. Let's knock out the dinosaur stuff. How about that? So other things are getting, of course. As a Crimson Raptors, I've got to have more Raptors, right? There's just no way around it. So now I got the Velociraptor Charlie. So that's this guy, the green guy. So I've had that one to show that on the Tales from Teletran podcast. And then I have the brown Raptor. So that's the one from Jurassic Park with the green eyes. Big difference. Yellow eyes, green eyes, colorations are totally different. So I got a second one of the brown Raptors. And they're making they have a Velociraptor, I think it's Echo, or Delta. It might be Delta. I think it might be Delta, because I think they're going like, Charlie, then Delta, then Echo. So I wasn't going to get her, but I went ahead and got Velociraptor Blue. I might as well. I'm going to end up getting all 4 of them anyway. But I really want the Lost World Raptors. I want the Tiger Raptors. That's what I'm wanting so much. So I got that one, and then this was actually for a ridiculously cheap price on Amazon of all places. And this is the newer Extreme Chomping T-Rex. Now, we've seen this mold multiple times. This is for people who aren't in the know with dinosaurs, but more with Transformers. This is the Seeker mold that Mattel has been using. Actually, no, it's not even that. This is probably like the Optimus Prime mold in a way. Like, it's been used like a lot. But you press a little button that's up here, and it's go whoa, 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 whoa. So he can say like, "We Grimlock have beast mode now, protected from energon radiation." So that's what this is. The coloration is a little different. Of course, product and color may vary, but it also shows a lot of the other dinosaurs that are in the line. And you'll see 2 of them I have here, and one of them is a very highly sought after Sauropelta. Now this is a little Ankylosaur. He looks kind of weird. He kind of looks like he's stuck on there like a butterfly or something. But Sauropelta is really like he walks like that kind of thing, right? And he wiggles his little tail right here, and he's very cute. So, like anybody's trying to run up on him, like let's see here. Like if a raptor was trying to come up on him, he's like, oh, he's stuck, So that's kind of how that works, as protection. But hey, Yang Free and Transformer Fan 4444, welcome in. So, yeah. Yeah, hi. Isla Nublar Skylight is the setting of the first film and then the subsequent films. The Lost World, it was Isla Sorna, which was Site B. But yeah, I'm sorry about the mic. I was trying to figure out some kind of some kind of sensitivity setting with it, and it really wasn't quite working out the way I wanted it to. So, but yeah, I definitely. SH Monster Arts. I have all these shells and I got all these Transformers, got these Gundams and stuff out, and I just haven't been able to get the SH Monster Arts out on display. So I'm trying to get all the Transformer stuff and things and out of their boxes so those can get displayed, and then I just have to worry about cleaning them. So okay, that one we're gonna save here for just a second. Now the other one, or the other ones actually. These are from the Camp Cretaceous, which is the new Netflix show, the new Netflix original show that's going to be coming out this year. And Camp Cretaceous is going to kind of follow these few kids right here that you see. And I guess this Carnotaurus, the bull lizard, Carnotaurus is going to be the one that's going to kind of be messing with them. Now, this is Velociraptor Echo. This really isn't Echo's color scheme at all from Jurassic World. This is just kind of a way they could just brand this and then have, like, a brown and red raptor. What's really weird, or cool about it anyway, is that, a lot of my pictures I'll put this in there, right? So you'll have, like, this little, like, obviously it's a red raptor. So we can get that in focus. Come on, focus. There we go. No, kind of. But this raptor right here, I didn't know I was going to like the color scheme, right? All Hail Megatron 1K, welcome in, man. Like, you say quite the whole now. Wait till I get to the other stuff. But I didn't notice. Let's see if it'll focus right there for everybody. Oh, that works. So let me bring the jaw down. Do you look at that, and then where's my mouse? There we go. Like, I didn't even notice that that's close enough to, because it's got the black lines in the back. Now mine doesn't. I don't know if you probably can't see my mouse, but on the it doesn't have the little red mark there by the eye, but the rest of the kind of color scheme kind of works. So I'm kind of tempted just to kind of customize this one, just add the red slash and then maybe add some more red on my avatar or something. Of course, got to paint these claws, because they'll paint the big claws. They'll paint those the right color, but the budget doesn't go beyond the tail, and it doesn't go on the claws itself. So, and also, it doesn't go. Let's see if you can see that on top of the top of the jaw. We got to paint that pink as well. So, like I did on my Lost World kind of Tiger Raptor. So, I kind of like these, but I ended up getting like a whole bunch of them because Toy Wiz had them in stock, and I just jumped on them. I just bought all the ones I could, and I think I ended up with like 6 or 7 of them or something. But I was just like, I definitely. Are we going to see these in stores? We should, but we might not. So, hey, Kato, what's going on, man? So those were the Raptors. I think I got 7 or whatever of them. And then I got this really cool color schemed Raptor. You can see how that looks on there. But this one is like a blue with kind of a dark red striping, more of an orange eye, and I don't know if you can see in the package, he's kind of like got like a snarl thing going on. So you guys can see that. I hope that doesn't focus. But yeah, super crazy. This one is also one of the ones that like is slowly making its way through, kind of like the way that the Velociraptor Charlie was. Oops. Kind of like the way the Velociraptor Charlie is kind of making its way through, but a lot of my local stores are not getting this in. So I've had to order it online, which is fine. I'm getting it for a good price. This one I probably paid a little too much again, just like I did with the Sarapalta. But if I'm not getting them, it's like it's not that they're in every kind of community. There's always stuff that's like hard to get, right? Every kind of fandom, but these are like these should be showing up in stores, but because of what's going on nowadays, or this year, this was 2020 year, the distribution is just not kind of getting in areas where there should be, where they would normally have been. So they're kind of staying at different warehouses. Most online retailers will have them, so there's things like that too. So we'll bring this up here. Raptors are birds of prey, Haida. That's correct. Cicado pterodactyl. Cicado, if you put a U before that S, you'd be alright. Oh man. I just want people to be educated that pterodactylists exist, but pterodactyls do not. So I think that's everything dinosaur related. Yeah, everything dinosaur related. So, a couple of weird things. If you actually saw, like, reading some of the, I gave you little hints and stuff in the descriptions, like with hashtags and little things here and there. Now, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I do collect a lot of little figures, and this was one that was just really like on my list for a long time. The Imperial Navy Commander, and the reason why I got this one has nothing to do with anything Star Wars related. And these are the 3 3/4 inch. So if we take, like, I don't know who we got here, Earthrise Wheeljack. So it's like they're the 3 3/4 inch figures. But in this case on here, he looks very much like, and I wish the Velociraptor mentality was in here, but some of you Gundam fans may know that if you took this black and made it, into like a green, then it would look like a Xeon Commander. And I don't really need to have any use for the helmet, maybe, but the face sculpt seems to be unique, and it really looks so much like the Xeon Commander. And it makes sense, Star Wars influenced Gundam, because it would have been, Gundam was 1979, so these uniforms would have been there. I think World War II influenced Gundam more, but there can be some Star Wars references in there too. So that's kind of a little Star Wars treat there. But one of the cool things I got is a GM. First off, there's this thing called P Bandai, and P Bandai is premium Bandai, so that's why this is kind of an off-color, what is that, sepia tone or something like that? Sepia? I don't know, something like that. Like that old silent movie kind of look, right? If this was full color, it'd be a normal release, but these are P Bandai. So premium Bandai ones are like, trying to think of, they're not like the Transformers exclusives. Trying to think, they have, let's see, I don't know if you really want to say they're like exclusives like that, because they're not really confined to a store per se. They're not like Takara Tomy Mall exclusives or nothing, but they're really just like, Bandai offers these as an online from them. I think like a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, Generation Selects. Maybe that's more like what it is. So Generation Selects, but there's no distribution anywhere else, except for Blueframe has been able to bring over some, and Blueframe does great distribution, but getting some of the older kits are harder for them because Japan is very much into the limited release kind of stuff. Once they sell, and then they don't really make any others. But they may make a retail version, missing some stuff or adding some stuff later on down the line. You just never really know. But these are GM Sniper Custom. These come after the GMs, the RGM 79s, but before the Sniper 2s. We've never seen this in any kind of normal kind of anime release. I think, I'm trying to remember, I don't think we saw them in Gundam Unicorn, but this would be before the 0080 suit, more in the pocket that you see. And you see these are little beam sabers, so if you use these in animation, you can just kind of fill them up with the light, and that's how that works. Like, say they're like up here, and then you fill them with light, and then that would look like a laser blast went across the whole screen. So, little tips and tricks like that. But one of the things I was worried about is that, okay, so it's P Bandai are all the parts in here, and I made sure and I checked everything, made sure I have the amount of sprues and stuff. I'm kind of wondering. I know we got dinosaur fans, we got Transformer fans in here, so I'm curious that if any of you guys would even want to watch like a Gundam build or something like that. Those are pretty long for me to do. This detail with the origin, they do take a little while, but I would pretty much just start it from start to finish. I mean, I would say roughly 3-4 hours. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be painted and wouldn't have stickers applied, but at least it would be put together. So, see, this is weird. So I'm seeing on here, Haida puts in a message, and it says, Crimson, I'm currently building the P Bandai Master Grade Sniper Custom, but that doesn't show up in the main chat, so I'm not sure why. I wonder why that doesn't do that. Weird. See, so sometimes so it's like, let's see if I can. How do I highlight that chat? Oh, I'm gonna have the right mouse first. So I click on it and do show. Yeah, see? So it's like, it's really weird. Like, that doesn't show up in the chat though. Like normal chat that's on YouTube. Very strange, very strange. But that's awesome, Haida. I only have one master grade. I want to get like the 08th MS team sniper, but they have the GM sniper for that. But this one is mainly meant for space for the series. This will make an appearance in the Gundam Turbo 89 stop motion series I have. Target Locked on Target. Locked on Target is a series. So, but this is definitely one I had to get. I have another one that's coming as well. They are not cheap, but they're like leader class, priced. So they're like $50 to have shipped, and it's really like a $20-$25 kit at the most. So you're kind of the P Bandai, you're kind of paying double to get it. If I were there in Japan, I'd probably get it for $30-$35ish. But it's only worth about $20 to $25 because of the amount of detail that's in it and stuff. But that's kind of comparable to kind of how Transformers worked with Gundams. So. But yeah, so super stoked about that. It's a conversation you guys have with these feathers, man. Feathers and raptors. Let's see here. Let's see this one. I really don't understand how YouTube chat works, like the app and stuff. Yeah, I agree with you because there's situations where I'll put an @ symbol and it on the desktop it'll, if I put @ in, and then it'll recommend in dash put to me, right? But if I put it on the mobile device, I'll put @ in, and then it doesn't recommend to me, so I have to spell the whole thing out when I'm on mobile. So that sucks. But that saying, so those are, let's see, that was Gundam, Star Wars, okay, Dinosaurs, and then this came in the middle of last week. Did not know that pretty much nobody got these in yet. I thought they had already got them. Like, it was already shipping out, and I was just kind of like, just in that same wave. But apparently a lot of people were like, whoa, how'd you get that already? And I'd be like, and then other people were like, oh, my shipment's been delayed and all that. And I didn't notice that this is the alternate universe Optimus Prime. So this is the Dead Prime. Dedimus Prime is what I call him. And it's got Hard in here, Ultra Magnus and RC. So I'm like, I don't know, is he going to run over them? Or, like, are they looking at him in vehicle mode? How's that supposed to work? But anyway, the packaging is really cool. I like this is kind of the back of his robot mode. And it just kind of opens up like so. Whoops. Well, we knew that was going to happen. It opens up like so. And then you have your Dedimus Prime. And I have to say, I really was going to sip this guy out. But he does have a different head. And I'm kind of a sucker for stuff like that. Like where, when are we ever going to get that head again or something? Let's see if we can bring this a little closer in focus. Is that focused for you guys? Let me know. But his head's all kinds of messed up. I mean, obviously that's something anybody could just have shape raised, but I don't know. I don't know about this. He's still in this parachute prime look, but it's just so weird. And then I guess the matrix inside is supposed to be like gold and stuff. So let's see if we got. What do I do with my scissors? My scissors are nowhere near where I'm at. Can you do this? Nope, probably not. For one time, I don't have something to cut with, right? Let's see. Oh, maybe. Then I drop it. Alright, here we go. Out pops the corpse. Bless you! Got the girl in the living room watching her shows. She's sneezing out there, so let's see. Alright. What the? Did I just cut the wrong one? How did that happen? I cut it. I have to go back and watch the video and be like, Crimson, what did you do? Okay. So you really don't ever cut towards yourself. You always cut away. So, yeah, it's supposed to be inside of his chest. There goes the matrix. Yeah, so this I don't understand. So, Earthrise Optimus Prime. And I got my little custom windows here. Well, Earthrise Optimus Prime has it's all gray on the interior, right? But why is he bronze? Why is he? It seems like a very strange paint app. Otherwise, the matrices look exactly the same. So there's really no change there. Oh, let me turn it upside down. So there's no change with the matrices. You can see how there's painting on the interior of the silver. There's nothing here on the Optimus Prime. So I don't know. I'm not understanding why they wanted to add extra color there. Because you think they'd save so much budget in it, but that's all right. It's just a strange. I would like explanation on that, really. So. Yeah, sorry if it sounds muffled, Jay Holla. Let's see here. Let's see. But yeah, so let's go to Miss Prime. I don't know. I don't know if you guys hear this okay. I don't know if how that is going to work. Why, where would I display that, right? So I don't know. It's the problem is I've been buying a lot of stuff that you buy things that you're going to enjoy later, right? I try to stick with that. Give me a second. You guys still be able to hear me. Let me see if I can fix that mic thing. Let me try that one more time. Let's see here. Does that sound a little bit better? Anyway, let's see. Okay, yeah, out pops the corpse, Haida says. And then, let's see here. The starting suspect, the spoiler box is going to have this. Let's see. Spoiler box is Galaxy Nemesis Prime. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that, Jay Holler. We're thinking either Shockwave, a Nemesis Prime of Earthrise Prime, or Siege Prime. or it's going to be a Delta Magnus, but it's got a Decepticon on it, and Delta Magnus isn't really known to be a Decepticon other than in the Shattered Glass universe. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I would like it to be Shockwave if it's a better purple, like more of a cartoon purple. I don't really have anything near me that is that purple, but that would be kind of cool for me. But I know a lot of other people wouldn't like that. But here's the big... Oh, wait, hold on. One more thing. Before we get to the big guy. So, well, I mean, this guy's a big guy, too. So I've been holding off on these Kenner aliens for a while. And, like, I passed on it. I was like, you know what? I really want to get the Rhino alien. And they have finally made Hiya Toys. That's Hotel India Yankee Alpha. So Hotel India Yankee Alpha Toys. Hiya Toys is finally making 1/18 scale. That's 3 3/4 inch scale. Aliens or xenomorphs from the Aliens film, the sequel. So they've made one for the Colonial Marines. They've made them for I think what was the Alien vs. Predator or whatever one. I think they did that as well. Then they made a ton of Predators in the 3 3/4 inch scale. But I want the actual xenomorphs, like the warrior aliens, the drones from the sequel. And they're making those. So I pre-ordered a ton of them. And I saw this, and I was like, you know what would look really good with a Rhino alien? Is like an army of those little guys, right? Or kind of the reverse, right? Like get the army of those, and then have the Rhino alien. And this guy is massive. He is huge. Like, let's just bring Earthrise Prime over here. I mean, that is one big alien. You know, and he's even bending at the knees, so he could go even a little bit taller. But he may end up being kind of, let's bring the ruler out here. Yeah, so this box right here is just about 2.5, well, about 2 3/4, 10 3/4. But he could probably stretch out to be at least 12 inches tall. So he's a big alien. I would definitely recommend if you're interested in the. I mean, just look at just the look of him alone is like really frightening. Like that's pretty much actual size right there in comparison. So I don't know if I'd ever want to see a Transformers Aliens mashup. We kind of had that with some of the IDW stuff, but with a different type of creature. But yeah, this guy is super cool. I love the packaging. I love how they do like how NECA does it. Like their NECA font is in the Kenner font. And then they have their Instagram, their Twitter, and to a lesser extent a Facebook. But they have their Predator line, the aliens, like all kind of done up with like the snake alien, the scorpion, the gorilla, the mantis. Now, as a kid, I loved the mantis alien. That was my favorite. I am not sold on this mantis alien. It's too skinny. I want those wide shoulders, right? Those broad shoulders. Because even the gorilla alien looks kind of too skinny too. Scorpion alien looks great. Apone looks great. There's going to be a Drake that's coming out. And then they got some of their classic series. Their classic series, those guys are... Let's see if I can focus there. Those guys are like 5 points of articulation, but they're done in that old kind of style, so they would fit. If you have an old collection, they fit with them. Very, very interesting tactic that NECA is playing with, giving those type of figures along with updated versions of them at the same time. Like, who does that, right? Like, that's really, really cool. But the Mantis alien, if he had broader shoulders, I'd probably be all in for it, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm tempted, but I'm not tempted. You know what I mean? The Snake alien, though, looks really cool, but even the original Snake alien is super awesome, too. So, but anyway, if you see that guy, I would pick him up. If he's on clearance, he's only $30, so you know you're getting a lot of toy for $30. It just doesn't transform like Transformers. So, But let's see here. An adamantium bug swatter. That's for sure, Haida. That would be super, super good to have. So if you've been on the live stream this long, we're hitting 40 minutes. Holy crap! Then you're gonna get rewarded with something that I haven't told anybody that I got because I just went to go pick it up today. And this is one of those things with Big Bad Toy Store that I said, don't put my power loot. It comes in, charge me, and ship it. And they did just that. I got the notification of it on Thursday, so somehow it got here like lightning fast on Saturday. And here it is. Earthrise, War for Cybertron Trilogy, Skylinks. This is freaking awesome. You got Ramjet up here, which we've already seen the pictures for Ramjet there. You got Dirge down here. I mean, I got the Combiner Wars Skylinks, and I think it was Onslaught. Combiner Wars Onslaught. I got them both, and it was kind of like a package deal, and I think it was like they were $30 or something to get both of them. All I wanted was the Skylinks from Combiner Wars. And thanks, Skybite. Thanks, man. But the thing is that I was like, lost my train of thought. I was just like, I got those. The Combiner Wars Onslaught, what am I going to do with that? But it was the only Skylinks we had, and then this one was shown, and I really wanted the Lynx mode. That's the whole point. Have this Sky Dino Bird mode, and then have Archaeopteryx kind of thing, and then have like the Lynx mode. So really, really wanted this guy. So glad he got here. And Thrust is actually, if you turn it around, Thrust is actually over here on this side. And you guys have probably seen a lot of the artwork for it, but this is actually just in the hand. But again, it's not a see-through box, and you got that beautiful, amazing artwork. And then little bitty Unicron up there coming out next year. So, but yeah, this is really, really cool. So we're gonna open this guy. We're going to take a look at him here in the box. Slice. Oops. There we go. Alright, hopefully. Well, that's kind of one of the downsides, right? Like, if they're an all-enclosed box, they're easy to ship around, but they're also harder to make sure that you're going to get, like, a good copy. So you can't really pick and choose which one you want to get. You know what? There we go. And this box, by the way, is much smaller. It looks like than Skyfire's box. Let's see Skyfire's box. Whoa, super, super thick instructions. Man, these are really high quality instructions. What the hell? That's like unheard of. And I didn't. What? I thought. I guess each one is coming with this. So then you got a little map piece for him. It's kind of cool. Kind of looks like a rocket ship. So that's neat. And if you have your little decoder, which is in this case is up here. Oh, you got the little decoder down there. You can find out what that says on that map. But dang, this guy's huge. You can get little Bumblebee, right on top of the shuttle. And if you know Deluxe is like, woohoo! Ride him, chicken! Ride him! Woo! Woo! Oh, brother. Hey, Devasio, I was just talking about you earlier. Welcome in, man. Yeah, this is sweet. This is I just can't. Oh man, we just got all these even more blast effects. I mean, this is the Skylinks we've wanted for. I don't know. It's the Skylinks we didn't know we wanted. How about that? So this is pretty cool. And he has a lot of. Let's see. Look at all these, like, instead of the wire ties, There are all these little recyclable or biodegradable plastic things, which is kind of weird. Usually biodegradable. I mean, you can make plastics based on plants and stuff, but it's kind of like this is more like when plastic normally is biodegradable, it just means it breaks apart, so it doesn't stay all together. But it doesn't mean it breaks down. It still takes hundreds of years to break down. But I'm not sure if these are those biodegradable plastics that they were talking about they wanted to use. But yeah, super awesome to have this guy. So cool. Let's see. Optimus Prime can ride him. We got you all in here. Oh yeah, totally. They see me rolling my Skylinks. Oh man, it's too funny. Like Matrix power. I'm gonna have that whole like Return of Optimus Prime animation, stop motion, where they're just like where he comes back, he's like, "Yes, Skylinks, this time no force in the universe can stop me." And then he's like, "Okay, who's left?" Like Bumblebee, Cup, Wheelie, and Steeljaw, and and I always wanted Optimus Prime to say, "Where the hell is Wheelie?" Because they never met. Not even when he got brought back, they never met. So, but yeah, and then Steeljaw he met. He was there in Autobot City, he was there in Scramble City, so he saw that stuff too. But well, I don't know. I guess that's kind of what I wanted to show everybody. So hey, TF Anky. You missed a lot, so you have to rewind it. But I unboxed a lot, or was looking at a bunch of stuff, and got to the Skylinks. So you spoiled yourself by watching just the end, TF Anky. But alright, yeah. Sorry about the mic stuff. I don't know. I'll have to go back and rewatch this and find out and see kind of what was going on. But that was kind of what prevented the delay. So. But, yeah, so that's it for me, and I really appreciate you guys all coming out. Definitely Jay Hala, Skylinks will be out there. I pre-ordered him really early on at BBTS, and I was going to get him at Amazon. The problem is that I had a sinking feeling that Amazon was not going to get him in time, and that's exactly what happened. So, if you guys got him on Amazon, I would recommend you keep those pre-orders, though. That way, there we go. That way, you don't lose kind of technically your place in line, kind of deal with that. Because I would think if you go to BBTS, then you're kind of be like on the back burner because so many other people have their pre-orders. So patience pays off. I just went on a hunch that BBTS was going to have Skylinks before a lot of the other U.S. retailers, and that's how that worked out for me. So I appreciate all you guys coming in. We are trying to get on the road to 600 by September, and then we're going to do a Generation Selects giveaway that month. However, there are a couple things I've gotten in this week that I've not shown you that I already have, but I like getting them for other people. And I'm thinking about doing a 500 subscriber giveaway because we're at the halfway mark. We're past 250. We're at like 254, 255, I think now. So that would be really kind of cool. So yeah, me and Flea, like correct. Like, what would the world come to if you can't get toys? Shudder the thought. Yeah, it's definitely something that's really good about having that patience, having that paying off. The reward, the wait is worth it, especially with everything that's going on in the world. Some people we need that kind of joy, and that kind of entertainment value helps out with that joy. So, and I'm hoping to bring more content to you guys. Again, I have about 4 videos that I can get set up. I'm having issues with kind of the computer setup I'm working with right now. I'm trying to get a new computer as well at the same time, so kind of thinking that may resolve a lot of those issues. Again, I don't know what's wrong with the mic. I'm sorry, but I'll re-listen and when it gets posted and find out what worked better. So I hope it's not too muffled now, but I appreciate all you guys coming in, and I thank you for joining the Raptor's Nest. Thank you, TF and Geek, on the congratulations. I appreciate that. So, Jay Holla, again, I got it from BBTS. And Haida, I haven't gotten Omega Supreme yet. So I've been waiting on that. I got Rumble and Frenzy, or not Rumble and Frenzy, Frumble and Rinzy, and with a Rat Bat. I got those coming. Not sure how long that's going to take. I don't know if I can recommend where I bought them from yet until I have them in hand. But we'll see. So, but yeah, let me know kind of like is there if we did a giveaway, what is there something that you guys would want as a giveaway? What's something as an incentive, right? So, like, is it Transformers? Is it Alien? Is it Gundam? Is it something like that? That's kind of what I'm curious on. Like, what is it that people would really want? Is it, I know, is it dinosaur related? Would you want, an extreme chomping T-Rex? Would you want, there's things that I have ideas of. I'm curious what your guys' ideas of. So you can post that in the comments when the video gets posted, or leave it here in the chat. The chat's about to come off there once I leave, but yeah, I really would like to know your guys' opinion, and I appreciate you all coming in. So thank you for coming in the Raptor's Nest, and peace out, guys. Adios.